Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aviva Hervianti from class 3A English Education. On this occasion, I would like to share tips and tricks for caring the right plants to stay fertile. For those of you who like gardening, activities, and how to care for plants can be the most fun hobby to live. Imagine, starting from buying seeds, planting, to caring for it. There must be a certain satisfaction from how to care for effective plants to produce a garden that is fertile and has fragrant flowers. However, what happens if the hobby of gardening actually brings stress because the plants often wither and don't develop properly? It could be the way to care for your plants is wrong. That's why you need to know how to care for good plants so that your hobby of gardening continues. So take a look how I care for plants effectively. First is performing proper watering techniques. Basically, how to care for plants really depend on the type of plant you have, including proper watering techniques. So that you are more responsive in how to care for plants, it is a good idea to find out the water requirements needed by your type of plant. Watering too little will usually cause the plants to dry out and die. Conversely, how to care for plants by watering too much water will actually cause rotting of the roots. Water the plants in the morning or evening. This is so that your plants have enough water supply to face the hot days. And then, water the plants evenly. Don't just focus on flushing with water at one point or a certain part. It is better if you water ornamental plants or trees like red shoots in several different parts evenly so they can grow properly. And then, water the plants adequately. Nothing less and nothing more. Avoid watering the leaves too wet because it will only invite plant disease. Provide sunlight evenly. The second way to care for plants after giving water is to expose the plants to sunlight. Plants need sunlight for the photosynthesis process. Even indoor plants also need direct sunlight occasionally. However, just like humans, excessive sunlight can be the wrong way to care for plants because it can make your plants dry, burn, and wither. Precise temperature and humidity control. Whatever type of plant you have, vegetables, fruit, flowers, or ornamental plants, all of them definitely need the right temperature and humidity level. As a routine for how to care for good plants, you must diligently find out the temperature and humidity that suit as the type of plant you have, so that the plant does not grow in the wrong weather or location. Choosing plants must start from selecting plant type that are only suitable for the climate and soil condition that you have. And next, cut, dry, or dead plants. If there are parts of your plants that are already diseased or dry and dead, you must immediately cut or prune the parts of the plant that are dry and dead. How to care for this plant aims so that the disease does not spread to other parts that are still alive because disease in plants can be spread very quickly. Therefore, routinely check your plants and pay attention to whether there are parts that have started to wither, dry, or even die. If there is, immediately cut it using a special cutting tool for plants. Early anticipation of pests and disease. There are many effective ways to care for plants so that plants are not susceptible to disease. Apply several strategies for caring for plants through the following precautions. The first is maintain soil quality. One of the things that can be done to prevent plants from being attacked by pests and disease is to maintain soil quality. This can be done by regularly providing organic nutrients such as animal manure or natural compost. The second is optimizing plant location and condition. Another way to care for plants is to optimize the location and condition of your plants. This can be done for providing fertilizer, sunlight, and the right watering method. And the last is trimming weeds. To protect your plants from pests and disease, be diligent in cleaning weeds or weeds that grow regularly. Maintaining cleanliness around plants. How to care for the last plant is actually quite simple, namely by maintaining cleanliness around the garden, pots, plants, and avoiding piles of garbage, especially plastic, cans, and materials that don't decompose properly. Also stop the habit of throwing cigarette butts or throwing used water such as soda or tea into your garden and potted plants, because that is not good way to care for plants but can damage plants. Instead, give attention and affection as part of how to care for your plants. For example, cleaning broken branches, pruning parts that grow irregularly, and also removing any remaining dirt or dust that shouldn't be in the plant area. Is this not the way to take care of plants for me? Make sure you understand the types of plants first and don't be lazy to find information on how to care for the right plants specifically for the type of plants you have. Finally, I wish you happy gardening. I hope the ways to care for the plants I mentioned can help. See you. Bye.